Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Geheimnisnacht. First order of business today is for me to realize that I made a dum-dum and I don't know, I have to go back and look into my own footage, not that it really matters now, but apparently the betrothal that I tried to set up in the first episode with the 11-year-old little lady who was strong didn't work out. It didn't click, or maybe I was rejected for some reason. I don't know. I didn't notice at the time. I just assumed that it triggered or that they agreed. They did not, so we need to find us a new wife, and soon is better. So I just noticed that there's Genius here, which is amazing, but she's 2 years old. Well, we cannot deal with that. There are no geniuses. Oh, geez. There's a lot of geniuses that are available. Maybe we can make a kid in time for that. We need adults at this point, I think. Oh, and that is all the candidates. Damn. You can do something else. We can do another way of looking at people. And sometimes it gives us a little bit of a wider area or a larger pool to draw from. So you say search all here. Then we want women. We want people who are not in prison, people who are not married. Rulers, they could be rulers. They would have to be within diplomatic range, which is the limit. They don't have to be able to join our court. I want them to be my religion group, at the very least. Culture is not that important. We will prefer adults, but I'll leave it open just in case there's like a 14-year-old we can... We want it to be not my dynasty, which I don't think is a problem, but whatever. This is the filter that we will be going with. Alright. So, Grandmaster of the Horned... Oh, Hunters. I thought it would say... Oh, it was going to say Horned Rat. Already we have someone here. Princess of the Host of Aquitaine. She's 31, I'm 21, but she is genius and attractive, but... she's incapable. Why is she incapable? She's gout, she's proud. Her parents is the Red Duke. Chaste. Damn. Interesting. That is very interesting. Midnight aristocracy. As a culture, but she's of the Grail. She worships the Grail, and she's Bretonnian. Very interesting. Well, let's write genius again, because apparently we now have geniuses available. We want to sort by age. And yeah, 31 is on the edge. If she was not incapable, which means that she is bedridden at the moment, that sucks. We could still marry her, and then, we can ask her to come to court. She will agree to that. Invite to court. You know what? Why not? Maybe we can treat her, and I don't know that we would wait around for that. We probably wouldn't, but still, it would be good. Let's write attractive instead. Attractive. We'll sort by age. She's a 27-year-old court priestess of Boetus. She's a homosexual. That's gonna be a problem. All right. Yeah, all the good ones are taken. We have Jitka of Gurber. She's a witch hunter. Interesting. So are you even able to be married to me? No, you're not. Okay, so that's the unfortunate way of doing it in the way that I'm doing it right now. Would we be able to... Oh, no, I'm already asking you for something. Well, we will keep going here. Maybe we can find her someone who's quick. That's another trait that we can... hope to get. Age. It's not sorting by age at all. Okay. 18. Oh, here we go. Kind, humble, human, spy master of Ducati. But she's quick, which is a really good trait. And no bad traits. She's got Midas touched, which also is 15 plus fertility. She's arbitrary. That's sad, but whatever. This might be the one we go for. Let me check strong real quick. Sort by age. We have one who's 813 years old. An elf. Morgania, Fey Enchantress. Will you marry me, please? I didn't think so. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. Other than that, we don't want someone who's this old. We go lower. Here's 28. 24. But witch hunters, all of them. Okay. 51 years old. 25, strong and attractive. With magic potential. Lore of metal. Very cool. Humble. Content. Kind. Intricate web weaver. So she's strong and attractive. That gives fertility plus 10. Look at this lady here. Strong, genius, beautiful. Holy guacamole. You're gonna make a man very happy one day. Like, I'm seriously considering waiting 15 years for you to come of age. Well, that's probably a bad play. We need a wife, and we need a wife now. Do you want to marry me? This will be a no. Is our steward. Opinion of Prince Crusader. Because she is the steward of whatever realm she's from. This guy likes us. How many pluses and how many minuses do we count here? It's 6 pluses and, oh boy, more than that in minuses. Otherwise, we could have paid him a little bit. By favor, maybe. He doesn't want me to buy a favor from him either. We can send him a gift, increasing his opinion of me by 44, which would be instant. Where are you? All the way up here. We can't do anything else with you. Like 25, and she's got magic potential. She's a hit. You know what? She will probably end up being killed by a witch hunter in my realm anyway. So it's probably a waste. We had one who was quick and 18 years of age. You here, who is also Midas touched. Will you marry me? Yes, you will. Alright, and there's no penalty in prestige or no, and it doesn't cost any money. We would get her right away. Sold. Oh, and that's one thing we had to deal with. So we can press the sure do claims on this territory. That's not really interesting. We have a lizard man in there. We need to think about what to do with this lizard man invasion this turn. Or not this turn, this episode. We want to finish this war. And then we are gonna at least think about going into a war against the lizard men. I'm worried about this guy. Why am I worried about him? I shouldn't be. They are at war with Queen of the Queen of Tigari again. So what are you trying to take from Tigari? Or what is she trying to take from you? Desure war or Trastamara? Oh, okay, so she is attacking them. And he is, of course, as their suzerain, trying to protect them. So now they are at war. Alright, that makes them distracted from me. I should be able to make a tributary out of these guys and without any issues. I'm still sieging them down. Okay, this is meant to be beat hard over here. Has arrived at your court. We're getting married! Yay! You can collect a royal aid duty to pay for ceremonies. We can get 100 gold or 200 prestige. And I'm still going for the 1000 prestige. This will get us very close, so I will definitely take that. Good. And the other lady that we asked to join our court has joined. Not that we need her now. She was incapable. We were trying to heal her, maybe. If we can, wouldn't be bad. She's genius and attractive. We can always divorce our current wife and then marry this lady. Maybe make a lover out of her. Wouldn't be bad. Now I'm sort of wanting to go into the seduction trait. The seduction lifestyle to increase our fertility, and then we could go around having some lovers here and there, and maybe spawn some extra kids. They will be illegitimate, but whatever. That also works. And a genius, attractive child would be good. So sieging them here. I'm leaving this one on. This is because we have raised our vassals' levies for so long. They're getting mad, and we do need to keep an eye on that. I want to finish the war. He wants to offer peace. They surrender under these terms. They lose 200 prestige or 100 prestige. I gain 200 prestige, so now we're getting really close. And he becomes a tributary of Prince Rigadeso. Right now we're making 11. Or we should look at the brutto gain. I think it's called that in English as well. So monthly income 17.97, and for him, he is making only 0.75 now. Okay, that's fallen below what he had before, but that's part. He's not getting a lot of money from his vassals at the moment. All right. But I'm curious to see how much our income grows and how much his falls. So we will say accept. And it should take a moment to stabilize itself with the new factors. It hasn't changed yet. We will go home with our troops before we join any wars against lizard men. I don't know, we could just kick these guys' butt on the way home. We might want to do that. I don't know where they are going. New important decisions available. We can hold a summer fair. That won't work. I mean, it looks like, if I look at the war here, defending against this king, blah blah blah, it is currently in the favor of the humans, 11% in the favor of the humans. So maybe we don't have to get involved in this war at all. That would probably be better for us. So instead I will say hold a summer fair and spend our money on that. We can donate. No. I would like to borrow money from one of these orders, but they don't have money. One thing that I wanted to do is go into House Esponcida, and I want to buy the wine cellar as soon as possible. We can almost afford it. Oh. A monkey trainer. I had invited a monkey trainer to the summer fair, and the performance went well until one of the monkeys refused to ride on top of a pig. The trainer beat the monkey with a stick, which led to the other monkeys to attack the trainer, biting him and hitting him with his own stick. Okay. So we can say certain right, or we get a little prestige for 5 gold. So we pay him off and send him away. We'll do that to get the prestige. Now we only need 100 more prestige, and then we are where we need to be. Your courtier. Wait, what? Who are you, and where did you come from? Oh, your mother took you with her. And she is being taught or educated by the Red Duke, who is, if you don't know the Red Duke, he's one of the famous vampires who lives in the middle of Bretonia. And I think he's a Bretonian, or was a Bretonian knight, and now he's a vampire, and he's super strong and rides a dragon vampire. Yeah. So she came with her mother, and but she's still in his care. Interesting, very interesting. Let me have a look at that again. We can say you. Don't really have much to do with you, but then can we look at you here? Assign Guardian. She's not that special. Assign Guardian. We want to assign a Guardian that is not the Red Duke. Hopefully a Myrmidian, yeah. Let it be this guy. Yeah, she might become Tigris and have the Myrmidian faith. We want to convert her away from vampirism again. She's 9, so she still has some time to be raised in a proper manner. And we will be fighting the darkness throughout this campaign, at least as Rigadeso here. He's a good guy. He's a bit of a drunkard, but he's honest, gregarious, and kind, and a scholar. He's my kind of scholar. He's also a hedonist, Fertility plus 20. Amazing. We should be having some kids early on. I still want to get the wine cellar to cement it. So we will get that soon, I think. Here we see, was it 17 point something before, and now it's 18 point something. And how much is he paying to us? Can you see that here? All the expenses went up, so I don't know. It's not super clear, but we are making some money off of him, presumably. Can we stand down our troops here without any penalties? Yeah, because this is our Lord's domain. It's a bit confusing, but all the light blue spots here are our domain, or our realm. Not ruled by me, but by my liege. Mummers are singing outside the town houses while slowly moving towards my castle. The summer fair suddenly felt less pleasant as the mummers, clad in strange clothes, went from door to door, singing and frightening small children. Come on in, welcome. Baron Vidal will hate me because he despises the gregarious. That's interesting. Alright. And this little group of soldiers that we are not disbanding is our retinue. They are not considered normal troops, and they are never disbanded, so they will be around. They cost a little bit of money while they are reinforcing, but very little money when they are done reinforcing, which they are doing right now. We can check them in here. We are paying 1.5 for them right now until they are at full strength. We can hire another one, but I kind of want to try to raise our retinue cap first, and then get a Myrmidon retinue, which is the big one here. Or maybe what's this one called? A Conquistadors retinue, which is cool. Maybe we can go like the Spanish and invade South America. That would be kind of cool. Peddlers are loading their wares and the merchants are taking down their stores, so the summer fair has ended. We are now at 926 gold, not gold, prestige. Minor titles grantable. Okay, we lost a commander. Sometimes they die of old age or whatever. We can get a 6, whatever, that's fine. Yep. Oh, and now we have the money for the wine cellar. I noticed that it takes 1,013 days to build. We might then go in here and say oversee construction, local time build modifier, 25% reduction, and there's a chance to meet a master builder, or whatever that means. Oh, we can hire some better people in here. So we can have this lady here is my wife. Yeah, she's good at stewardship. I didn't check her stats at all. I only went for the quick, but they usually have good stats accompanying that. So that's fine. She can be my new steward and oversee that construction. The wine cellar that will be used to get her drunk and then produce more children. Wait, wine cellar, fertility. Oh, we already have the wine cellar and we can upgrade it to a catacombs which does other things. Okay. We need to look at the upgrade thing. So the wine cellar is not as important then. Okay. But all the other ones are really good. Like +1 stewardship is just it's gonna be for every character that I play for from now on. Will you own this palace and thus get stewardship +1? So that is very helpful. The Great Mansion, tax income +8, sweet, and trade post limit +3. Wow. You know, maybe we should open another trade post first. Now I don't know. We already have the wine cellar. That's amazing. So one I would build is either the fortified vault. That's a good way to easy money here. The Great Mansion, we could just save up for it. It's not that much more. But apparently we'll get more trade posts by then, so we might as well build some new ones right now. If we go into economy again, the problem is finding a spot for the trade post. Because all the good spots are taken all the way along the coast. That's fine. One coastal province in Bretonia. See, I don't know if it matters. Can we get any intel on how much this one would earn me? No, it's... Oh, there's a distance penalty. Aha. Total cost 301.15. Damn. And it'll be more and more expensive the further away we go. No, this one is less. Interesting. Up here? This one is more. What about over by the High Elves? They either have trade posts or they don't want them. For some reason we cannot build here. Oh, because it's too expensive. Total cost 1,256. Damn. Let's go this way. Find a trade post spot. Here. 213. It's not the worst. You know, it's going to be more and more expensive because we're going along the coast. I want to find one of the green territories, though. This one is greener, and I don't know. I think that may improve the gain from it. I wish I understood trade posts more. I am aware that I could just research it. I think this will be a good enough of a purchase. I have checked all... Oh, wait, there's one right here. And it's greener. In here? No. Okay, you know what? We will do that. And apparently we will get at least 3 more in cap later on. So we will be able to build more if we find a good spot later on. City walls have been built. Anything else we want to upgrade in here? Port, City Guild Hall. This one is a good one. +3 tax income. University? Ooh. Yeah, that would be really good. Okay. And in here, 45 vault for tax income 5 and intrigue +1. That's probably that or the Great Mansion. And levy size +30%. We want to go for the Great Mansion, I think. So 500 gold is the next increment that we are going for. My liege, the people of Undertobarrow have progressed beyond our technological level. Oh, this is the spy master who is infiltrating the Skaven over here. So he found found some stuff for us, and we get some technology points. And you can see that our these gears are turning because we are our culture is researching in these different areas. Mandy the Hablana has arrived at your court. Who are you and why did you come to us? And she's dead. Okay, whatever. How goes the war against the Lizardmen? Defending, war score 32% in favor of King Diego of Asturias. Good. No, not a problem then. Who are they at war with? We can join the war. They are being attacked? No, they're still attacking. But we can help them. To sure war over Gervais. That may be what we should do. Like, they're trying to take this territory from him. If they manage to do that, then they would make more money. For me. Can we battle this guy? I don't want to. Not really. It's too much of a hassle. And they're also being bullied by Tigari, which would make it easier. The white stack. Alright. Lately you have heard persistent rumors from peasants and travelers in the wilds that a strange mythical beast has been sighted in your realm. It's a white stag, powerful and elusive. The common folk claim it comes from another world, and that the hunter who claims it will be imbued with divine power. I must send people out to find it. Good. And I found out that the heart, H-R-A-T, that I encountered in the first episode, which was a deer, it also means stag. It's apparently an old medieval word for stag. So it was just that. Alright. Fate smiles upon me. My wife Ferdinanda is pregnant. 5 prestige. Amazing. We are very close to being exalted among men. We have a new commander coming in. 5. His skills. Oh, wait, I got a new steward, but we need to check if we can get a better chancellor. No. Better marshal, maybe? No. Spy master. Nope. And court priestess. No. Alright. Vassal levies raised too long, that should be going down. A new great house has risen to the forefront of Communard city's politics under Patrician Macario of Perdigon. Interesting. I wonder what was here before. I thought we had 5 before. I also am wondering why there's no one here. But I think that's because it's him. And they don't have an heir. He doesn't have any sons or anything. She's pregnant, but we could try to assassinate her before she gives birth. No. Ricadeso is not that kind of dude. With the death of Patrician Federico of the Arabal, the illustrious house of Arabal has become extinct. Alright, so he didn't have any heirs. And he even has an attractive wife who has the lore of fire. Damn. But she's pregnant, so she was very close. But, yeah, she didn't make it in time. He died. We could still end up in the same situation. If I die right now, it could be problematic. It would basically be the end of the campaign if I die right now. My wife is in hiding. Someone is trying to assassinate her. She's got a hard pregnancy. Oh no. And she's a drunkard. Can I do anything for you? We can build a hospital in the region. And I kind of want to. We should have done that before. Hold a summer fair. That would probably break us above the 1000 prestige. And there we go. 1100. Because we get 100 prestige for completing it. Become exalted among men. Alright. Here. No. But everyone likes me more for that. And then we can get a new ambition. It could be to build a war chest. I think that's a good one to grab. Acquire title. Win a war is also an easy one. We will do that after. We'll build a war chest now. We need to go to, let's see, 300 if county, 500 if duchy. I think we count as a kingdom title. So we need 700 gold. But we were going to build up 500 anyway. So we'll just build up 700. And then we get the bonus from that. When we take that ambition, we can extort our subjects. So let's look at what options lie before us. The money for that war chest is not going to raise itself. You have decided to take matters into your own hands and to see that the chest gets filled to the brim with the donations from your local subjects. How do you proceed? The peasants of Editar can pay an extra tax. Yeah, they definitely can. The clergy of Santiago surely does not need all that wealth. Then we lose temple fortifications. No, but we just want to give a bit of extra tax in Editar. That's fine. Oh, and I get stressed. Oh no. The peasants of Editar did, as expected, not appreciate the extra tax we force upon them. The peasants even elected a leader amongst them who started asking questions why this task was necessary, and exclaimed that they would now have to starve. Perhaps something should be done before they get the pitchforks. Editor gets triple taxation. Oh, and they get lower tax modifier, higher revolt risk. 10% chance of Prince Vigadeso getting stressed. That was bad. We did not get stressed. So no problem. And they were just peasants. High Tribune. Also, he inherited a title for that. Conchillo de San Pedro. Okay. Very nice. For you. So he comes in with no holdings, this guy. But he does have a wife. Yeah, also a magician. When the alderman asked for permission for some affair I could never have guessed, I would regret that. After a pie powder court sentenced one of my vassals to be drawn in a tumbler across the town square. I cannot believe their impudence, or they will regret this. I think we will let them do it, unfortunately, to this poor guy. Yeah, sure. That's fine. We can't take more revolt risk right now. Oh, our liege is now going to war. With who? A guy down here. Iladi Ashur. Interesting choice. Oh, could we build trade posts on the islands? Someone already is building here. Oh, but very cool. He's going for it. The peddlers are loading their wares. Okay, so the summer fair is over. Alright. Now that we are exalted among men, there are a few things that we can look at that helps because of that. If we look in here, just a random vassal under me, opinion of liege. First of all, at the top here we get personal diplomacy, which is my own diplomacy skill. Then we have a current modifier until year 2115. That's for 100 years, damn. So that's probably gonna stick around on all my vassals for the rest of my life. Exalted among men plus 5. Then at the very bottom here we have prestige plus 11, which is just my prestige counter divided by 10, which I think it goes on all vassals. I don't know if it goes on everyone in court. Maybe it does. Yeah, and what about my own liege? Also prestige plus 11. So everyone likes me more because I'm so prestigious. And that's a really good reason why we should do that. And it also increases my respect in here in the campaign thing. But we are still being outclassed by Juan Alfonso Ibanez. We may want to start investing in the campaign fund. We can do that as we please. To break above him, we would need to invest only 90 gold. That's not too bad. Then we are the next expected successor. We will in fact do that. And we can always take them back, which is, we've been weirded out by that fact in the campaign fund. We can always just take it away. If we need to break above the 700 for the war chest, for example, and then go and just put the money back in the campaign bond immediately after. So very good. It is clear to you that High Tribune's Alvos commanders are nothing more than rabble, all brawn and no finesse. You, on the other hand, are an experienced tactician and a great teacher to boot. Perhaps you should offer to train Alvar's commanders in the hopes of gaining his favor. I believe that will give me a favor from him, which I think could be very useful later on. So I will offer him to train his commanders. Now I have leverage on him. Yeah, so he owes me a favor. And you can use a favor for some it's listed here. Prevent or force realm peace. Ask your deeds to press a claim. Start law vote. Force acceptance of various things. Force your leads to give you a council position. And conversely, when we become the next leader, which we won't, I guess, because that'll be with the death of him, so it won't happen. But while he's the liege, So we are not in the expected successor anymore, presumably because this guy has spent more money into the campaign fund again. So we are now racing against him. Who can spend more money on the campaign fund? They're taken away when it actually triggers and is used to once he dies. Oh, we have raiders arriving. We'll raise our troops. Oh, we have 2,000 troops defending against this little raiding force. Where are they coming from? All the way up here. Can we declare war on you? No. We can challenge you to a duel. Just as a curiosity, what is my dueling skill? 0. It's not noted here, which means that it's neither a plus or a minus. Just 0. Alright. Raiders, our priestess is being threatened continuously. Port to Sirpa. Okay. We're beating away that raiding force. Good. And if I stand down my lettings now, all devies will return home. Good. Yeah, we kicked them away. So they have to go home. Your courtier, Patricia, has... yeah, she now has accepted the Myrmidian faith. So she's no longer a vampire worshipper. That's good. Oh, and your mother died. So we didn't get the attractive genius traits into our court. Instead we got her daughter. Who doesn't have any of those things. So that's unfortunate. We can marry her away if we really want it. What is happening here? Sort of Magridian Goblin Horde has declared Magridian Goblin Horde Greenskin Uprising on our liege. What the? Oh boy. 5,000 goblins have appeared in the capital of our liege. So, that is probably something that I would want to help him with. Damn. Oh, and we need to invest more into the campaign fund again. I think it's good for us to be the next in line, just in case he just goes ahead and dies. So I would like to be next. Now we're getting low on gold, but it's fine. Vassal level has still been raised too long. And we only get 400 from them, so I don't think it's worth sending them here. But we will send our main army. And go here. And he's fighting in here. No, that's Uppergon and Tigari. Okay. You have a new heir. If your character dies, you will play as Pieris or Gadaris. Is that his name? No, Pieris Legadaces. I like it. We'll keep that name. Pieris? Sure. Alright. And he is Bright, which is not as good as Quick, but it is a lowered version of that trait, and it's better than what I've got. I got none of that. So he's a little bit better already. Very cool. We can choose a focus for him, but we should wait, I suppose, until it asks us. I want to be his guardian, though. So we get to make choices for his upbringing. And we now have an heir. Very nice. What do we have here? New important decisions available. We can extort subjects again. No. We're not gonna. We could offer to join his war. He would like it. But currently I don't think we are considered at war. Which means I can start some affairs and stuff like that. That doesn't really matter. We will join his war. And make him like us more. Offer to join war. Greenskin Uprising, yes. We are going to help anyway. And they're sieging in here, which is bad. And I guess he's out sieging elsewhere. So he's not at home to defend. Now I'm wondering, because they may have 5,000 troops, but it's all light infantry and archers, and they aren't as good as my troops in any form or shape. We have both cavalry, heavy infantry, special units, pikemen. Can we see details on their army? I don't believe we can. They have 0 martial ability on their lord. His court includes... He has no extra military leaders. We have military commanders. We can put in myself here. Okay. You know what? I will take the front against these goblins. I'll take the big flank here with 14,000 troops. And here in the center we will have... are these the best commanders we have available? Let me just check again. I know we checked it very recently, but you never know. There might have been a change in here. Now, so we can buy a soldier. For 10 gold, a random soldier appears at my court. This guy here with 4... Erudite, temperate, lustful, honest, misguided warrior. Yeah, Cadena is not what I asked for. Be gone. I don't want you. Okay. That was just... We were spending 10 gold on that just to see if we could get something better. We didn't. We will take in Lorenzo here and then have you, Carlos, on the flank. And I believe we can save our liege here from these goblins. They are taking attrition. And they are not done close to sieging yet, so let's let them take some attrition first. Maybe we'll even let them take Magritta. They would lose troops because of it. Oh, they... No. We are not at war with these guys anymore. Yeah, okay. So our lord has conquered this island here now. That's good. Maybe he will send his troops home. Or he probably will. So he's expanding the realm pretty quickly. That's good. They've taken the first holding. Here's his ships. And he sent some troops on the ships. Okay. Oh, and he's... Ah. That's stupid. 700 troops in here now. He's ferrying him over a few at a time. That's not too smart. Let's join in. Oh, come on. Don't die. Yeah, okay, we managed to make it into the battle. And I don't know if... I don't think we've shown this yet, so let me just do it now, in case no one has seen this before. We joined really late in the fight. They're already broken, but this is a combat system. Troops on our side, troops on their side. 3 flanks. You can see different stats here. And I've never really delved deep into this system. But there's like combat width and all kinds of things going on continuously every day. It'll change. Casualties are dealt, and we are helping in this war. Our liege will be very happy, I'm sure. We built a trade post. The laws of common citizens improve the institution of absolute rule law. What does that mean? Absolute rule. Huh. I don't see it in here. No. Okay. I don't know. We won the battle. Now we're sieging down the castle that they took. But they're already beaten and will give up. So we won the war. And I think we can disband our troops here. We can. And then just walk our retinue home. Good. We can hold a summer fair. Let's see why not. We probably need to spend more in the campaign fund again. Can we break above this guy? No, now he spent so much on the campaign fund that I won't even win it if I spend all my money on it. So then we should take it away, I think. We could extort our subjects and then throw more into the campaign. I had invited Monkey Trainer, this one again. We'll gain prestige. This guy in here in the middle of everything has turned independent for some reason. I don't know why. He has a truce with the queen. Can we declare war on you? Offer vassalization. Request excommunication. Damn. Ask to press claim. Secure claim on Varda. What? Oh. Oh, you can ask your liege to press claims on this so he would help us conquer it. Huh. Let me check. We've gone way over time, but that may be something to consider for next episode. Using our liege to press, having him declare war on her for my claim on Varda. Before we end, you know what? We'll check the status of the world at the start of the episodes. That's a better way. So I don't do it both at the end and at the start. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're enjoying it. I am. See you in the next one, and bye bye.